Hey, did you know Ayurveda beautifully classifies the flora and fauna, almost in par with modern classification? Now, the sources of medicine are two, basically, Sthavara and Jangama, loosely translated as plants and animals. This is not the case. Sthavara means something that is stable, the stable form, and can be compared to producers. And Jangama, that which can move, or something that has moved out from producers, maybe the heterotrophs basically. Plants are classified as Vanaspatya, Vriksha, Virudh, and Oshadi. Now, the first category is actually non-flowering plants with fruits. The second, Vriksha, is flowering plants with fruits. Third is Virudha, the low-lying plants, sometimes understood as creepers. And fourth is Oshadi. Let me explain this in detail. This is how it is normally said. But again, when you see in detail, the non-flowering plants, gymnosperms, and next you have the flowering plants with fruits, or vriksha, and they are comparative to angiosperms. Now, the third category is essentially not falling under these two categories. That is why it is categorized separate. So, virudha, the low-lying plants. Now, sometimes this is understood as creepers or climbers, but this is not certainly the case because they will fall under flowering or non-flowering for sure. Now, what is this? The moss and the lichen are avascular plants. They're just low-lying plants between the trees or between the major, the major vegetation that we have. The low-lying ones are the moss and the lichen, and they are avascular. So this classification is based on avascularity of the plants. And the fourth classification is based on its lifespan. That is, plants that die after fruiting. So the monocarpic plants. Ayurveda classifies plants based on its flowering nature, avascularity or vascular nature, and the third category based on its lifespan. Hi, the basic classification of living things are plants, animals, fungi, protists, and monera. Now, we've dealt with plants earlier under Sthavara. When coming back to Jangama variety, we have categorization in Ayurveda, and they are Jara Yujam, animals that originate with fetal membranes or within fetal membranes, basically indicating viviparity. The second categorization is Andajam, animals originating within an egg or basically from egg. Examples given are birds and reptiles, so indicating oviparity. The third category is Soedajam, animals originating from sweat or sweat-like. Now, if you see the explanation given by Anthony Leeuwenhoek when he looked into a protozoan, he said it looks like vermis of the animal kingdom. And Haeckel's definition is piece of plasma similar to sweat. The examples given for this Soedajam is krimi or the worms in Susruta samhita too. So are we definitely looking into something like the protozoans here as a third category? Need to check. The fourth category is Udbijam, originating animals originating from plant and earth. Now the examples given are complex because Manduka indicating toad or frog and Indragopa indicating fireflies. These two are technically oviparous in nature. Now how can this come under the fourth category? Are we missing something here? Udbijam basically defines fungi or mushrooms. Mushrooms today also it's called as toadstool, probably was also called Manduka those days. Indragopa definitely relating to the bioluminescence of firefly, could be the bioluminescence of mushrooms here. Luciferin common in both.